because I'm nervous now.
Yeah. Okay,
I might
look, we live right
seem like
now.
I'm nervous, but go ahead.
You nervous? We live right now. What's up with you? Don't be nervous. What's up, y'all, ladies and gentlemen? Like, comment, and subscribe. Today we have another special guest today, Jazzy. We have an
AKA
amazing, aka what?
Nail Connect 702. Hello.
Nail
Your favorite nail
Connect.
tech in Las Vegas.
Okay, let's talk about it. Talk about it. I was just looking at your page. What is Nail Connect 702, right?
Yes, because I'm the Nail Connect.
The Nail Connect. I was looking at your page and I was scrolling through all the nails, and the nails look really good.
Thank you.
And I was
I really
really thinking
perfected
like,
my craft. Go ahead. I'm
you what?
sorry.
No, you good. What'd you
Perfected my
say?
craft.
Oh, okay, you was perfecting your craft. I was looking at your nails and I was just like, they just look really nice. Like I was thinking, like, do you draw those? Like, how do you get like designs on nails? Like, how does that work?
Visual. I'm a visual person. It's all in my head. So if I have a client that comes in and be like, can you just do a freestyle set? So a freestyle set is something that I come up with. So they sit down and I just come up with something, and that's all off here.
Hmm.
So
What about
that's
like I was looking at it? What about like how you're drawing the lines? Like it's like a French tip. What are you using your like? How are you doing that?
which one?
Like when you do
Just
like the nails, you got the tip right, like the
for the
French tip, like it's a
Frenchies.
little yeah, it's
Frenchies.
like a little
So
design.
I'm using a certain tool, and I'm
Okay.
using like it's all about my hand. I'm right-handed, so it's all about my hand and how I move it. So that's really it.
Hmm.
It's
About
all
your
about
hand
my
and how you.
hand. Yeah, and then like
Okay.
it's just mine, it's all up in here. So just be still, let me do everything.
So you good with your hands?
I'm good with my hands, very, but just be still and let me take control, basically.
Hmm. Do you
Mhm.
ever have to like do you ever mess up because somebody moved or something like that?
That pisses me the fuck off. So whenever somebody mess up, I give you a couple of warnings. So when I say a couple, two. Okay, you get one warning. Can you just be still? Can you make sure you and then well, you messed up. Can you and then after that, look, stop wasting my time. Cause I don't got time to keep do. I have to wipe everything off and do it all over again. So you wasting my time and your
Okay.
time. So no.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
just feel like it's common sense. Like, you know, this is my job. So be still and chill. I got you.
Be still and chill, huh?
I got you. Be still and chill. I got you.
Hmm. Okay. No, that's interesting because I'll be thinking about like the people that do nails. That's so creative, and plus it's like a small like canvas, a small it's a
Yeah.
fingernail, so you got to really be looking really close, you know.
And just the certain type of things can fuck it up. And then we have to do it all
Hmm.
over again. Because
Yeah.
we're using gel. Some people use paint. I use gel. So a certain movement, a certain whatever, it fucks everything. And so we have to wipe it off and do it all over again. So this it's tedious. So that's why we be like
Right.
chill, relax, be still. Don't do too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. It seems like it's hard to like do nails. Is it hard to do it?
For me,
Like, would
it,
you
it,
think
it
it's
just
hard?
came natural. It just came natural. Like
Okay.
I've been doing nails for about 6 years. So for
Mhm.
me, it's not hard. I love what I do and I'm good at what I do. Not to toot my own horn,
Mm.
but toot toot.
Yeah, you
But
you can toot it. You can toot it.
I'm good at what I do. So this is what, I love to do. So it's not hard. That's, I want to teach and all that. I want to, it's not hard, but to people that's coming up and not really knowing the whole dynamic and the whole like steps to it, it's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah.
For me, it's not hard. Absolutely not.
Mhm.
Mm.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting because like nowadays everybody want to have their nails done, you know? Do it
I feel
seem
like,
like it's weird if somebody don't got their nails done?
look, I'm a nail tech that don't have. Luckily, I have my nails done for the Chris Brown concert, so that's the only reason why my nails are done right now. But
Right.
normally, my nails are not done. My feet are done. Like my feet is done, so it's not weird. I'm more so like whenever I see anybody in public, my first thing is feet and nails. Like that's the first thing I see, because that's what I
Mhm,
do. So
mhm.
if I don't see your nails done, I don't feel like it's weird. Maybe you just don't have the money for it. Maybe you just don't have the time for it. So I don't feel like it's weird. It's just, you know, just how it is.
The the nail techs make a lot of money. It seems like they do because they be charging people like 200, $300 for nails, stuff like
Who
that.
told you that?
I don't, I don't know.
Unless you a celebrity
I done bought
fucking
some
nail
nails
tech.
before, huh?
Unless you a celebrity nail tech, yeah, you making money. But me, I'm not saying that I'm not making money. I'm surviving for sure. But
Mhm.
I'm not making like the 4,000, 5,000. I'm not making that. But I'm surviving. But I feel like what it is for us, um, we are um licensed nail techs that are just making a way for ourselves, and so
Yeah.
we don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't know about the other ones.
Right.
I don't want to work a 9 to 5. So that's why I did this, because I don't want to go clock in, and I'm not knocking nobody that goes to clock in every day or whatever. I'm not knocking nobody, but for me, mm-mm. So we make enough to get by, and eventually we might get that break to where we making enough to like shit live lavish,
What do you
go
got to
go
do? You
on
got to do
trips.
like a celebrity. You got to do celebrities nails or something to make a lot. What do you got to do? Or do
Mm,
you just charge
I
people
just feel
more?
like, no, I see. I don't want to be that person because I charge my price. My price is my price, and I'm not going to disclose that because everybody have their own prices. But for me,
Right.
I charge my price because that's what I'm worth. I'm licensed too.
Right.
I just got licensed about, I think 2 years ago. So and
Hmm.
I've been doing nails for 6 years. So you know,
Oh. Okay.
so I'm
Okay.
I'm newly licensed, so I've been doing this shit, undercover. But it is what it is.
Right. Right. Nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, because nails is very interesting because it's like it's creative. It shows like your personality. You know what I mean? It shows your personality, and I even be watching like videos on Instagram and stuff where people nails is all like super messed up. You know what I'm talking about? Where they got
Mhm.
fungus on their
Ugh.
nails and
You talking about toes or
yeah,
nails? Like nails or
toes,
toe?
nails.
Ugh.
I
I
mean,
watch it
I just be
too.
looking at
That's my guilty pleasure.
yeah.
Yeah, I be watching that shit.
Me too. Have you ever dealt with something like that?
Oh God, don't make me throw up. Um, I have in school. In school, I've dealt with
Okay.
it. Not in like the
Yeah.
public, thank God, because so when you have to deal with that type of stuff in school, they teach you
Mhm.
like consultation. You look over the foot and make sure that it's capable for you to even do it. Make sure they don't have no some type of like fungus or diseases or whatever. So you look, so it's called the consultation first. So you look over the foot
Okay.
and you make sure that it's capable of you to do your job. So if they have open wounds and if it's just like too much for you to, okay, so it's called scope of practice.
Okay.
Scope of
Break it
practice.
down. Break
So
it down.
it's called scope of practice. So if it's out of my scope of practice, I can't do it. Because guess
Okay.
what? If I work on somebody's foot that's fucked up and I just say, oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm just going to do it. And no, guess what? I'm going to lose my license and I can't do nails ever again. So I'd rather for you to go to a podiatrist and go figure that
Mhm.
out. Mm-mm.
Right.
I'm not going to lose
Get
my
that thing.
license.
Get that
Huh?
thing scrubbed off your foot.
No, it's more than that. It's like fungus. It's deeper than that. It's not even. I seen some shit. Okay, like dealing with like people that ooh, diabetics, all that. It just comes with a lot. So we
Mhm.
cannot do too much on people that has diabetes. Like it's just too much.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
How does somebody like keep up with their feet to where they don't have to get like a fungus or a foot disease or nothing like
I'm
that? What
glad
do
you
they got to
asked
do to
that.
keep their foot? Yeah, I'm curious about that.
I'm glad you asked that because whenever I do a pedicure, I make sure, and it's I don't want to say it's sad, but it's common. A lot of people don't really take care of their feet. They like
Right.
scrubbing, and even though that's the first thing that touch water, they don't take care of their feet. So I make sure any person that I do a pedicure or whatever, even if it's not like severe, I let them know like, oh, make sure you just go. Okay, so for one, for me, I will let them know go get
Uh-huh.
pumice stone, a pumice stone, and then make sure you scrub and soak your feet every other day if it's severe, you know. And if it's ingrown
Yeah.
nails, you have to deal with that yourself. I can't do anything about that because that's out of my scope of practice. So
Hmm.
you know so just pretty much
Yeah.
pumice stone. Okay, women, and it's sad because women, and it's wintertime. Okay,
Yeah.
look, get
Right.
you.
It is winter.
Well, almost winter. I'm sorry because I do this year round. So, women, soak your feet, submerge your feet in the water. Okay. Do I need to make a video of this?
Yeah.
Should I? Put it.
No, just tell us. We getting it.
Not right now. Not
Soak
right
them
now. I'm just
things, y'all.
saying. Okay, so step
Okay.
one: submerge your feet in the water, warm water, cold. Preferably, it should be kind of warm, not cold,
Hmm.
but to each his own. Submerge your feet in the water, but make sure you have a pumice stone. Okay, hold on. Let me go because I'm a nail tech. I got this shit on hand. Hold on.
Right. Right. Let us know because people need to know about this because some people feet is vicious. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of vicious feet as
Wait.
well. I done see some feet that look like sandpaper on the bottom.
Oh
You know
no
what I'm
no no
saying?
no no.
So I'm glad that you are able to tell us about this right now because feet is important, nails is important, hygiene is important, y'all. We must take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm
Yes.
glad you coming on doing this podcast with us, so we can educate people and let them know to clean their toes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
all I'm
because you get
doing.
in the shower down, you're showering right. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
because your
saying?
feet touch the water. That's the first thing that touched the motherfucking water is your feet.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, first this is okay, well, I would say for women, this is like something like commercial, like basic
Mhm.
shit. Like this is what you see at a nail shop, right? But for me, I have
What is that? What is that?
this is called a pumice stone, but it's not a stone. What I have in my shower
Mhm.
is a stone, like a real, like a rock. and you scrub your
Hmm.
feet. My feet is anyway. So we ain't gonna get into that. But this is something that you
Yeah.
should possibly get, you know, something
Okay.
like this or a pumice stone. Okay. So not only that, when you soaking your feet,
Uh-huh.
callus. If you have callus, this is what
Ooh,
you need to do. Let
that
that shit
scrub that get the
sit.
calluses off.
Let that shit sit. But see, if you was soaking your feet in water and stuff, you don't need that. But this is what's making people money. That's why. Okay. So not only that, so with my pedicures, let me break down my pedicures if you have time. You have time?
Okay, let's break it down. Yeah, break. I got
So
time. To break it down. We need
my
to know this
pedicures, my
because your skin
pedicures.
is looking amazing. So I trust you.
Not too much. So
Yeah.
anyway,
So
my pedicures. So I have three pedicures. Well, actually, I have three, and you can
mm,
add on to like my pedicures. So, the first one is like a
okay.
basic, soap and all that. But when it gets to something more like lemon and citrus, so it's citrus. It's called the Pretty Pedicure. For me, my pedicures
Ooh,
consist of, yeah, pretty. And it's okay for men too. Men, it's okay to get your feet scrubbed too, okay? Come on.
right. Right.
Let
Yeah.
them know. Do you get
Yeah.
your feet done? Don't lie.
I do. Sometimes, not all the time. I have, but to be honest with you, I mean, my feet don't look messed up. I don't got no calluses. My shit ain't
Okay,
rough on the
that's
bottom.
good.
I'm just saying. All I need is a little
Okay.
cocoa butter, and I'm cool.
Okay. So for the men that has like dry skin and caked up callus, don't it's no shame. You can come to me. I'll get you right. So um I have one thing that's called like basic pedicure. So where it don't come with like callus and the scrub, but my pretty and it's a deluxe. So my pretty comes with like citrus and a scrub and callus and a soak that will remove that. Now it won't remove it within that day. Of
Right.
course, it's gonna take time to like get your skin right and get I would say for a person that has severe like callus and stuff like that, come see somebody every other week. Don't think that shit finna go away within a week. It's not. But you have to do
I
your
mean,
shit
because it
at
took
home
them a
too.
long time to get their feet crusty like that, right?
Exactly. So when
But
you
they want
come
to
to
fix it
me,
in
don't
one
think
week.
I can't work a miracle. I can do what I can do, but I'm gonna give you some homework. When you go
Yeah.
home, make sure you put your foot. Okay, scrub your feet every time you get out the fucking shower. Tub Men take showers, so scrub your feet with that rock and then Vaseline. Put that Vaseline on there, on that heel. Pa pa. It's going yeah, and put them socks on. It's
Mhm.
about that time.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What about this? Because I have been to the fish spa. Do you like
The
that?
fish
Do you
spot.
recommend somebody to go to the fish spa where they have this fish
No,
spa?
no,
Where you put
no,
your feet in?
no. That causes no, that
No.
contaminates. No, don't. People, them fishes are eating on everybody's fucking skin. No. And now they eating on your skin. They eating on somebody. What if they got something? No, don't do it. Don't, I'm glad you asked
I
that.
done went there a few times.
Don't
Yeah.
do it. You can get a fungus. You can
Uh-huh.
get a I don't want to say a disease, quote unquote, but you can get something. Don't do it. It's all fun and games. Oh, that looks fun. No, don't do it. Mm-mm. Don't do
Okay.
it.
Well,
I'm
I guess
glad
I
you said
dodged the
that.
bullet. Yeah, because I put my feet in there a couple of times, and I thought it was so cool. The fish was swimming around, and it was tickling me, and I was laughing.
Yeah, tickling your ass.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
don't
Hmm.
do it no more. You okay now? Is See, that can cause like fungus and all type of don't do it. People don't do it, please. Because I know yo uh YouTube get views. Don't do it. That
Okay.
Google it, please. People, Google it.
Don't
Don't
do it.
do it. Don't do it.
But
No.
can't you get a fungus or something could go wrong with your feet by just going to somebody to do your nails? Maybe they don't clean the equipment off, or you know what I'm saying, like that little
Yep.
the stone that you got.
Yep.
Maybe
No.
somebody, you know, didn't clean their stone off.
No, the stones are so those okay, when I say like this right here, disposable. This is going
Uh-huh.
in the trash. We're not using this, well, me, I'm not using this on nobody else. This is your stone. This is going in the trash. After you leave,
Okay.
this is trash. I'm not using this on nobody
Mhm.
else. So, but like you said, so it's called implements. So the implements, if you're not a clean person, if you're not really like cleaning your implements the right way, yeah, you can cause damage, HIV, all kind of stuff.
Wow.
Like for real. Mm,
Mm. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about guys, right, that want their nails painted like pink or red or black or whatever they do? How do you feel about that?
I want
You
them to
think
come
that's
to
cool
me
too?
as long as you ain't my man.
Yeah. Okay. I
Come
hear
to
you. I
me.
hear you.
I love
Okay.
it. I love
Some
it for
be
them. I'm fine with it.
mhm,
Yeah,
like little
I
Uzi
just don't
Vert or
want my
something
man,
like that.
huh?
Hmm. Like little Uzi, I think Young Thug had his nails painted black or
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
fine. I think that's
That's
showing
cool.
like their what's it called? They just
Creativity.
eh, yeah, I don't want to say experiment, but yeah, they just that's fine. No judgment here. Come get your nails done by me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you right,
Right, right.
men or
You'll
women,
get them right. All right,
aliens,
bet.
whatever you are.
What's your favorite kind of nails to do? Like, like is it easier the better or the harder the better? Like, oh, they want a crazy design and they want some this and that. Is that better for you, or you like to make it simple? Like, just put
I
this
like the
pink on there.
challenge. So
Okay.
I wish you would have really looked at my we just met
I
not too
looked
long
at your
ago.
page. It was
No,
dope.
but that
I
don't
seen
mean
it.
nothing. You don't
Okay.
know what I've done. Okay?
Oh,
So I I feel like, huh?
you feel like what?
I feel like stilettos are my favorite because that shape is you can't fuck that shape up. You can't let me hold on. Speaking of stilettos, let me show you a recent let me show the chats. A recent shape
Hmm.
I did.
Yeah, because you have a guest on here, De'Ara. She said, "That's my little sister."
That's
Yeah.
my sister niece. I mean, that's my sister daughter.
Oh,
So look,
I love your nails. I ain't gonna lie. When I looked at your page, it just looks so clean and so professional. Like you've been doing it 20, 30 years. That's how it looked to me. I'm just like, dang, she doing super good, you know?
thank you.
For real. For real. Yeah, like you've been doing it for a long time. And I'll be just amazed on how people do nails. And I'm just like, man, like you just gotta be good at drawing or something.
I'm not. I'm not. I
No?
don't know how to draw. I could draw some type of way, but no, a
Hmm.
little bit.
A little bit. You seem very talented.
Thank
Um,
you.
okay. Well, yeah, see, and how we do the podcast, you know what I'm saying? We don't be on here too long, you know what I'm saying? I like to get straight to the point. Let me ask you this question.
Mhm.
Where do
Ask
you
me as
see
many
yourself
questions
in the
you want to.
future? Huh? Say that one more
I
time.
said, I said, ask me as many as questions you want to.
All right, bet. So yeah, because I'm curious because you're going crazy on it on your nails. You're going crazy on the nails. Where do you see yourself going in the future with your nail business?
I see myself being, of course, a business owner. You know, I want to see my, so my thing. Damn, I don't want to say it because I don't want nobody to take it from me. You know,
Uh-huh.
so you know
Yeah.
my shit is Nail Connect 702. So that's the
Right.
area code out here, right? So I want it
Yeah.
to be like Nail Connect 310, Nail Connect
Mm.
424, Nail Connect, in Texas and different cities in different states, So that's where I see it.
Yeah.
I see it bigger. I been knew it was gonna be. It's gonna happen.
You want to expand. So
Of
are you going to
course.
have to teach people how to do nails
I shouldn't have to teach
to do
nobody. If
that?
that's what you want to do, if that's your passion, I shouldn't have to teach you anything. I don't mind teaching, a couple,
Uh-huh.
showing you like the ropes, but
Hmm.
you should, if that's what you want to do, come in the gate hungry, eat that shit up.
Hmm.
That's what you want to do.
So you want to kind of do more of like a collaboration with other people, Nail Connect 701 or
I don't want to
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
collaborate
You
with
got
nobody
702. So how you gonna get it to Nail Connect 916? How you gonna do that?
because that's my whole branding. Nail Connect 702, Nail Connect
Mhm.
310, Nail Connect 424. That's my branding. I mean, I may have to connect with somebody, eventually.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. But I just, you know, I want to just do it by myself, but not everybody can do it by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, the richer you get and the bigger you get, you're gonna most definitely have to work with people because eventually you're gonna get your nail shop. So you're gonna have to hire employees. You're gonna have to hire a marketer.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then
No.
especially if yeah.
Yeah, employees,
Hmm.
I understand that. I'm gonna have to hire nail techs and stuff. I thought she meant like, like somebody that wants to um go in business with me. I really don't want to go into business with nobody. I want to do it by myself, eventually.
Hmm.
So we'll see how that works. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna have nail techs. I'm gonna have all that. I it's so much bigger.
Right. Right. How long does it take for you to like go through a course of doing nails? Like, how long does that take?
For a set,
No, like as far as like if I wanted to do nails right, I ain't never did nails before. How long does it take for me to learn how to do nails, like on your quality? Because you got a
it
high
depends.
quality.
It depends on you. It's all up to you. So my thing is, it's all up to you. If this is what you want to do, so you can even. So, um, I just feel like it's embedded in me. I'm a nail tech.
Okay.
I've always been in the beauty industry. So hair, skin, and
Right.
nails has always been my thing. So when I
Mm.
finally found my niche, I'm like nails. So it kind of took me not that long. It's people that's been doing nails
Right.
for 10, I don't want to say 20, 10, 12 years and still don't got it.
Right. Right.
Still. So it just
Yeah.
depends on you. How hungry are you? You know,
Right. Is a question.
I want it all.
You want it all, huh?
I want it all.
I- You know
I
what?
want
I
to do
believe you can
Cardi
have
B
it all
nails.
because
Go
you want
ahead.
to do Cardi B nails.
And I will. Quote me.
Hmm.
What's it
Okay.
October 6th, 2020 25. 2025, sorry.
Yep.
Quote me.
Yep.
Yes, I will
Cardi B.
be.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? That's dope. That's super dope. I want to thank you for coming on here. My shows don't be too long. You know what I'm saying? But I think
That's
we learned
fine.
something for sure. We learned, how to take care of your nails, right? What to do. We learned that, you know what I'm saying, like it takes time to be good at nails unless you just really just going hard on it
Don't
and you just
yeah.
probably don't go to sleep and you just thinking about nails. You dedicated, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you can make a lot of money if you do some celebrities nails. You can make thousands of dollars, a lot of money, you know,
Maybe, yeah.
because they probably get their nails done all the time. Cardi B, you know, she doing shows or whatever. You might go on tour with
Hmm.
her. You know what I'm saying? She want her nails done every day. You know, so
Speaking
no,
that
that's super
into
dope, man.
existence.
You know what? I appreciate you on here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
speaking into it exists, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, so let the people know where they can follow you and where they can get some nails done by you.
So you can follow me at NAILCONNECT702 on Instagram or on TikTok. Hold on. You know, Auntie, hold on. Sorry. They probably like, oh God.
Okay, no, you
Okay.
good. No, you
So
good.
my other TikTok is Nail Connect the Nail Connect 702 on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
So you can follow me there and on
And on
Instagram.
Instagram. All right, bet.
Okay?
The Nail Connect 702.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna most definitely be put. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm gonna most definitely be putting
Hello.
my yeah, my appointment in. I can hear you, boo. But I'm gonna be putting my appointment in for the nail because I want to get my nails done. But I just appreciate it. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but we can hear you. But I just want to let you know I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody follow the 7 Days show. Y'all go check out the Nail Connect with Jazzy. She going crazy over there doing nails, you know, right here in Las Vegas. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and you know, y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the 7 Days show, man. And I'm out this thing. Yee!